Hello, everybody. The Quiet Atheist here, coming at you with another interesting video today. Now, I am going to tell you guys that I really love talking about Christians like the one that I'm going to be talking about in this video because I want as many people as possible to be aware of how full of shit they are, to be aware of how morally bankrupt they are as well. The sad thing about all of this is the fact that these delusional idiots are not going to rest until they get their way in regards to literally starving their fellow Americans. They want everything for themselves and they don't care about anyone else or the situations that their fellow Americans are in. So let's get into this, guys. In their quest to gut SNAP, aka food stamps, Republicans often point to unemployed adults as freeloaders straining the system because they choose not to work. This strategy is so popular that it even has its own Bible verse. As the Wonk blog points out, on Tuesday, Representative Jody Arrington, a Republican from Texas, was at least the third Republican to use the Bible passage Thessalonians 3:10 as a reason to cut access to food stamps. During a House hearing on nutrition this week, Arrington asserted that God demands lawmakers practice compassion with one important caveat. He says, even when we were with you, we give you this rule. If a man will not work, he shall not eat. And he goes on to say, we heard that some of you are idle. I think that every American, Republican or Democrat, wants to help the needy among us. And I think it's a reasonable expectation that we have work requirements. I think that gives more credibility, frankly, to SNAP, Arrington declared. Oh, look, guys, we have a morally superior Christian here who just wants to increase the poverty rate in this country. That's it. I will say this, I am sure that there is a percentage of people out there who have the ability to improve when it comes to their personal lives, but, and there is a big but, what this idiot is failing to realize is the fact that there are so many Americans out there who actually need these benefits. Americans who are both disabled mentally and physically. There could be no jobs where fellow Americans are living, so naturally, they would need a little assistance to push them along until they found an opportunity to better themselves. There are just so many variables out there that this idiot Christian is unaware of. That is what pisses me off because Christians like this will continue to act this way even when they do not have all of the information. Factual information, I might add. They are used to doing it this way, though. They have been for over 2,000 years now. Another thing, I really love how this Christian is using a book of fairy tales to justify his actions towards poor people. It really shows us that he thinks this religion of his, known as Christianity, is far more important than the safety and security of his fellow Americans, and that makes me sick. You see, it is easy for him to do all of this shit towards his fellow Americans because he doesn't have to worry about a fucking thing. He gets the best health care, he has a lot of money, and I am sure that this idiot is fed well as well. That's not enough for him, though. The rest of America doesn't deserve to have full stomachs or good health care, according to him. He doesn't care if people die in the street from hunger. If he actually cared about what his fellow Americans are going through, he wouldn't be doing this dumb shit. Oh, yes, Mr. Republican, there's one more thing that I do want to talk about. Since you like using the morally bankrupt Bible to justify your behavior, practice what you preach. The Bible tells you that you should sacrifice your riches by giving them to the poor. So do it. You think that the Bible is important and can't be denied? Do it. Oh, wait. I already know what you and many other Christians like you will do. You ignore the Bible when it comes to that. You guys are nothing more than hypocrites. You are a joke. Your religion is a joke, and I am done here.